Okay, so did you hear about this toddler, this kid, somewhere in Nigeria that was condemned? This was years ago. So this kid, his name is Hope, was condemned to die. And what was his crime? He suffered from certain ailments and illnesses that were linked to witchcraft. And when a child suffered from those ailments, he or she was branded a witch. And that was how Hope was branded a witch. And the punishment for being a witch is that you'll be cast out and banished. Nobody will attend to you, nobody will feed you, nobody will look after you. And that was what happened to this kid. I would have shown the picture, but it's too horrible to see. Okay, so there he was, all skin and bones, completely emaciated, until he got a chance meeting with this lady, Lindgren Loven, who came all the way from Denmark on a charity mission and stumbled upon him in the streets. So she picked him up, nursed him, groomed him, and began to take care of him. And Hope, who was all skin and bones some years earlier, grew up just in 2 years to become this handsome young kid. This is his picture. This is his picture. Now, when Loven, picked up this kid, she started an orphanage home and picked up some more kids who were also, who suffered the same fate as Hope. And she eventually got 35 of them, taking care of them in this orphanage and, continued to nurse them. And when people who were all banished to die and got them to go to elementary school, secondary school, and university. And some of them have graduated. I think this is the picture of one. And many of them have graduated both from high school and from university. And I think the lesson we should learn, from this is that sometimes some of these cultures that we have in Africa should be abandoned already. Not all cultures are good. We must learn to keep the good ones, but we must identify the bad ones and eliminate them whilst keeping the good ones. There are so many bad cultural practices, that have been stopped in the past, like the killing of twins. Can you believe there was a time that Africans in Nigeria, somewhere in Calabar, where if you are born a twin, that was certain condemnation to death. That was stopped. So this witchcraft thing that is happening somewhere in Cross River, Akwa Ibom State, where certain ailments are termed, identified, as witchcraft should also stop. I mean, it's about time, we eliminated some of these nonsense cultures. That's it.